Captain Irons from the U.S. Air Force is sent to investigate a mysterious UFO that has entered American airspace. But strangely, the object isn't showing up on radar. Suddenly, a massive collision happens and Irons' jet crashes along with the UFO. Nearby, a man named Jack is camping with his family. He's there enjoying a picnic with his wife Lily and their son Charlie. Jack notices the crash and tells Lily that he has to go help, since the city is far away and no one else can get there in time. He quickly drives his van toward the crash site. On the way, Jack finds Captain Irons, who is badly injured. Jack asks if there's anyone else with him, and Irons explains that he collided with a UFO but survived using his parachute. Together, they head toward the crash site. When they arrive, they're shocked to see an alien spaceship. Suddenly, an artifact emerges from the ship. It scans Irons but rejects him. Then it moves toward Jack, scans him and accepts him. The artifact attaches itself to Jack's hand. Right after that, the alien ship explodes. Irons is knocked unconscious, but the artifact creates a protective shield around Jack, saving his life. Fast forward 10 years later, we see Charlie at school giving a presentation about the world's most powerful superhero, known as the Guard. He explains that the Guard uses a mysterious energy source to protect the world, something no one truly understands. Just then, a new girl named Maya enters the class. The teacher introduces her as a transfer student from Turkey. Charlie already likes her, since she used to study at the same school before moving away. Later, Charlie and his best friend Burger head out to play baseball. Burger's dad is loudly cheering for him, which embarrasses Burger. Charlie tells him, "At least your dad shows up. My dad is always busy with work. He never comes to my games." Meanwhile, Lizzie and Maya arrive to watch the match. The coach sends Charlie to pitch. He throws the ball, but a kid named Forrest hits it hard, and it slams straight into Charlie, knocking him down. After that, Charlie goes home. Later, Lily brings Charlie to visit Jack. Charlie is clearly upset because his dad didn't come to his baseball game. Trying to make it up to him, Jack gives Charlie his old baseball glove, but Charlie responds, "I'm left-handed. You don't even know that." Jack asks him what he wants. Charlie says he just wants to go camping again like they used to. Jack promises they'll go as soon as work slows down. Then he gives Charlie a video game, which instantly makes him happy, and they start playing together. But just as they're having fun, Jack gets an urgent message. He tells Charlie he has to leave for important work. This makes Charlie really angry again. Jack says Charlie can't stay home alone and offers to call his mom. But Charlie lies and says he already called her. As soon as Jack leaves, Charlie calls Burger and invites him over for a party because he never actually called his mom. A little later, Burger shows up with Maya and Lizzie. While talking to Maya, Charlie accidentally touches some strange metal balls like a cradle. Suddenly, a hidden elevator appears behind them. There's a password panel. Lizzie enters Charlie's birthday, and it works. The elevator opens, and they all step inside. As it descends deep underground, they have no idea what they're about to find. They arrive in a massive secret headquarters. Inside, they discover advanced technology and a powerful computer system. That's when they realize this is the secret headquarters of the Guard. Charlie says, "So that means my dad works for the Guard." But Maya looks at him and says, "No, your dad is the Guard." Charlie doesn't believe her. Meanwhile, we cut to Argonne Tactical Headquarters, where Captain Irons is now working. The company's owner, Ansel Argonne, asks Irons when they'll finally obtain the Guard's power source. Irons says it will take time, but Argonne warns him if he doesn't find it by the end of the week, he's fired. Now we see Charlie and his friends exploring the Guard's secret headquarters, completely amazed by all the advanced technology around them. There's even a space printer that can create real objects instantly. Lizzie selects a jetpack on the system, and within seconds, the machine prints a fully functional jetpack. She puts it on right away. Burger finds a magnetic stick, Maya discovers a high-tech jacket, and Charlie gets a powerful wrist belt. But things quickly get out of control. Lizzie accidentally presses a button on the jetpack and suddenly starts flying uncontrollably into the air. Maya quickly pulls her down and saves her just in time. At the same moment, Charlie accidentally fires his wrist device toward Maya, but her jacket instantly activates a shield and protects her. Then Burger finds something even crazier: 2 portal rings. Anything you put into one ring comes out of the other. Maya also finds a mysterious key. Just then, a high-tech car called the Z-Mobile arrives on its own. Inside the car, Charlie notices something shocking. His childhood shoes are built into the system. That's when it finally hits him. His dad is the Guard. Next, we see them at school during a test. Maya secretly places her test paper into one portal under her desk, and Lizzie on the other side pulls it out through the second portal and helps her cheat. Burger then hides one of the portals inside his school locker. Later, Charlie and Burger head back to the baseball field. Charlie tells the coach he wants to pitch, As Forrest steps up to bat, Charlie secretly uses his wrist belt to throw the ball at insane speed. The ball rips straight through Berger's glove, but using that power sends out a signal, and Captain Irons and his team finally track their location. After that, Charlie and his friends take the Z-Mobile and head home. Charlie starts driving at crazy speeds, and soon the police begin chasing them. Everyone starts panicking, but Charlie just goes faster. Maya and Charlie start pressing random buttons in the car. Suddenly, a magnetic system activates, pushing cars out of their way and clearing a path for them to escape. Meanwhile, Irons and his team trace the car's signal back to Jack's house. They search the house but find nothing, until Irons' device detects a signal coming from underground. They discover a hidden elevator in Jack's office and head down into the secret headquarters. At the same time, Charlie and Maya are talking when they suddenly hear the elevator activating. Irons and his team have arrived. Charlie, Maya, and Berger quickly hide, but Lizzie is separated from them, talking to her boyfriend in the bathroom. Irons realizes that the guard is currently away on a mission in Japan, so he tells his team they need to find the ORG quickly and leave. But then Virginia notices a cup of coffee nearby and realizes someone else is definitely in the base. Maya tells everyone they need to save Lizzie. Charlie suggests escaping through the garage and they all head in that direction, but Irons activates a full lockdown, sealing all exits. Now, they're trapped. Jersey calls Ansel Argon and tells him to come to Jack's house immediately. At the same time, Jersey spots Lizzie. She tries to run, but he chases after her, though she manages to temporarily escape. Meanwhile, Charlie finds the glowing ORG sphere and picks it up. The moment he touches it, he starts seeing strange visions. Before anything worse happens, Berger and Maya grab him and run deeper into the base. Irons then announces over the mic, "We've sealed the entire facility. There's no way out. Just hand over the ORG, and no one gets hurt." Soon after, Argon arrives. Jersey tells him that one girl is upstairs while the others are below. Argon gets worried and says if she calls the police, they'll all be in serious trouble. But one of the men assures him that signal jammers are active, no calls can go through. Jersey suggests killing the kids, but one man refuses, saying they can't harm children. Argon coldly replies, "But adults are fair game." And right in front of everyone, Jersey kills that man. Lizzie, terrified, tries to escape, but Jersey catches her. Suddenly, the doorbell rings. Argon forces Lizzie to open the door and threatens her if she doesn't send the visitor away within 1 minute, he'll kill her. At the door is Big Mac. Lizzie tries to hint for him to call the police, but Jersey drags both of them inside. Argon questions Big Mac about why he's there. He nervously says Lizzie is his girlfriend, and he came to take her out on a date. But under pressure, he ends up revealing everything about Charlie and Berger. Finally, Argon turns to Irons and asks, "Where is the ORG?" Irons replies, "It's gone." Now we see Charlie and his friends trying to come up with a plan to escape. At the same time, Argon forces Lizzie and Big Mac to call their friends over the comms so he can trap them. Argon says, "Charlie, your friends are with me. If you want them alive, bring me the ORG." Hearing his brother's voice, Berger panics and tells Charlie to hand over the ORG, but Charlie refuses. Berger tries to grab it from him, but Maya steps in and stops him. Frustrated and angry, Berger decides to go alone to save his brother. Meanwhile, Charlie and Maya quietly grab the jetpack, jacket, and belt, but all their powers are running low. Just then, Virginia reaches the spot where the ORG was supposed to be and realizes it's not there. Meanwhile, Argon is planting bombs all around the headquarters when suddenly Berger shows up in front of him. Both of them get startled. Berger accidentally activates his magnetic stick and a chair flies across the room, smashing into Argon and knocking him unconscious. On the other side, Charlie and Maya use the ORG to recharge the portal system. Charlie tells Maya, "This is the guard's power source." At that moment, Berger returns, dragging the unconscious Argon tied to a chair. Argon slowly wakes up and casually asks them their ages, but Maya shuts him down, saying, "We're the ones asking questions." Berger shocks him with the magnetic stick, forcing him to talk. Argon reveals that the ORG is an incredibly advanced technology from another world, something powerful enough to shape entire civilizations. Berger asks, "Then why do you want it?" Argon replies that the guard has only unlocked a small fraction of its power and he believes he can use it to solve the world's biggest problems. Charlie asks, "Then why didn't you just ask my dad?" Argon says he tried many times, even publicly, but Charlie's dad ignored him every time. He claims that the guard is selfish, using the technology only for himself, while he wants to share it with the world. "Just give me the ORG, and I'll let you all go." But Maya and Berger don't trust him at all. Meanwhile, we see Jack in the guard suit. He gets a call from Lily, asking about Charlie. Jack says he left him at home, but something feels off. He checks his home security cameras and sees Argon and his men inside. Without wasting a second, Jack speeds back home at full power. Back in the headquarters, Charlie speaks into the mic. "Your boss is with us, bring Lizzie and Big Mac down here." Irons and Jersey arrive with Lizzie and Big Mac. Charlie tells Argon, "I'll give you the ORG, but you let all of us go." Argon agrees. Burger frees Argon from the chair, and Jersey releases Lizzie and Big Mac. Argon steps forward and asks for the ORG, and Charlie hands it over. But the moment Argon gets it, he betrays them and captures all of them. However, Charlie secretly signals Maya, who activates the emergency shutdown system in the headquarters. Argon quickly realizes the truth. Charlie gave him a fake ORG. Charlie and his friends make a run for it, but Jersey throws a bomb in their path. The explosion knocks the real ORG out of Charlie's hand, and Jersey grabs it. Lizzie tells Charlie to run, but Charlie refuses to leave without the ORG, so they all turn back to fight. Charlie starts firing using his belt. Argon orders his men to fire back, but surprisingly, Irons refuses to shoot. In the chaos, Lizzie uses the jetpack to grab the ORG, but Virginia attacks her and snatches it away. Lizzie fights back, knocks Virginia down, attaches the jetpack to her legs, and sends her flying, taking the ORG back and handing it to Charlie. Charlie runs with the ORG, but suddenly Argon's men surround him from both sides. Charlie fires his belt again, but one of the men grabs his hand, causing the blast to hit the headquarters main system. The system starts malfunctioning. Charlie falls to the ground, and Maya jumps in, taking down the attacker and saving him. Meanwhile, Burger comes face to face with Jersey. Jersey immediately opens fire, but Burger quickly places a portal ring in front of him. All the bullets go straight through the portal and end up inside his school locker. Jersey rushes in and punches Burger, smashing his hand against the locker door. Just then, Big Mac shows up and tells Burger to come with him, but Jersey calls him Eugene, a name he absolutely hates. Furious, Big Mac knocks Jersey out cold with a single punch. At the same time, Charlie and Maya head toward the elevator, but suddenly Irons appears in front of them. He grabs the ORG from Charlie, and as soon as he touches it, he starts seeing intense warlike visions. Jersey regains consciousness and asks Argon what to do with the kids. Argon coldly orders, "Kill them." Irons immediately objects, reminding him that no one was supposed to be killed. Argon's men turn their guns on Irons, and Argon takes the ORG from him. But in a quick move, Burger uses his magnetic stick to snatch the ORG from Argon and throws it toward Charlie. Charlie instantly uses a portal ring to send the ORG into Burger's school locker. Argon desperately tries to reach into the portal, but before he can get it, Big Mac grabs Charlie's belt and destroys the portal, breaking the connection completely. Just then, Jack arrives. He casually says, "I'm from IT, here to run a security check." Argon looks at him suspiciously and asks, "Are you the guard?" Jack replies, "No, I just work for him." Argon points to Jack's fanny pack and tells him to open it. Jack slowly opens it and instantly activates his suit. One of the men fires at him, but Jack opens a portal and sends him flying through it. Suddenly, everyone starts shooting at Jack, but he creates a powerful shield protecting all the kids. He opens another portal and sends Virginia away, but then, Argon finds another fanny pack. Jack starts leading the kids out and asks, "Where's the ORG?" Burger says, "It's in my school locker." Right at that moment, Argon activates his own suit using the second fanny pack and launches a brutal attack on Jack, seriously injuring him. He then turns to Burger and demands to know where the ORG is. Burger refuses at first, but under pressure he finally reveals the truth. Argon takes Burger with him and locks down the entire headquarters by changing all the access codes. Argon orders Jersey to plant nanobombs everywhere. While Jersey is distracted, Burger secretly steals one of the bombs. Argon then tells Jersey to plant a bomb in the elevator, locks him inside and detonates it, eliminating him. Charlie realizes what's happening and tells Jack, "The entire headquarters is rigged with bombs. We've got 5 minutes to get out." Jack says there's an escape hatch above the gym. Just then, Irons arrives and explains that all systems are locked. Argon changed the access codes. Charlie tells Irons to treat Jack, asks Lizzie to crack the system, and heads off with Maya to print jetpacks. But things go wrong again. Charlie and Maya get stuck inside the printing machine as it malfunctions, rapidly printing random objects that start piling on top of them. Meanwhile, Lizzie uses Charlie's belt and starts entering codes at insane speed. After a tense struggle, she finally cracks it. The system unlocks, and Charlie and Maya escape from the machine. They quickly print jetpacks, but time is running out. So they split up. Lizzie and Big Mac escape using one jetpack, while Charlie and Maya take the other. That leaves Jack and Irons behind. Irons helps Jack escape just as the entire headquarters is destroyed. Now to save Burger, Jack and the kids rush to the school in the Z-Mobile. At the school, Argon is forcing Burger to open his locker, but the ORG isn't there. Just then, Burger's teacher walks in and asks who Argon is. He pretends to be Burger's uncle and asks about a glowing object from the locker. The teacher says the janitor found it glowing and she took it for safekeeping. She goes to retrieve it. Outside, Jack and the kids arrive at the school. Jack tells them to stay in the car. Lizzie gives him her headphones so they can stay connected. excited, and Charlie guides him through the building. Inside, the teacher returns with the ORG, but instead of handing it over, she suddenly pushes Argon and gives the ORG to Burger, telling him to run. Burger takes off. At that exact moment, Jack spots Argon chasing after him, and immediately runs after them. At the school, a party is in full swing. Burger runs inside, trying to hide in the crowd, but Argon follows him and starts searching for him. Burger quickly hides under a food table, but Argon spots him anyway. Just then, Jack arrives. Argon attacks him brutally, beating him down so badly that Jack's headphones break. Outside, Charlie realizes something's wrong. He understands that his dad needs help. Without wasting a second, Charlie drives the Z-Mobile straight through a wall and into the school. Right at that moment, Burger throws the ORG toward Jack. Jack catches it, and instantly his suit powers up. He fully activates the guard suit and launches a powerful attack, knocking Argon to the ground. Then Jack hands the ORG to Charlie and goes all in, trying to finish Argon. He lands several heavy hits, but Argon suddenly turns the fight around, attacks Jack from behind, and escapes. He grabs Charlie and holds him hostage, demanding the ORG. Charlie secretly signals Jack about the portal bomb plan. Jack pretends to throw the ORG toward Argon. As soon as Argon lets go of Charlie to catch it, Charlie throws the portal bomb onto the ORG. In an instant, a portal opens, and Argon gets sucked into it. Just then, Lily arrives at the scene. Everyone is relieved and happy, especially now that Charlie finally knows the truth about his dad being the guard. Later, Charlie asks Maya to dance. As they dance together, Lizzie and Big Mac join in, and soon even Charlie's parents start dancing. It turns into a perfect happy moment. In the final scene, we see Charlie and Jack out in the forest, enjoying a peaceful camping trip. Suddenly, Charlie gets a message. He's being called for a mission. As he's about to leave, Jack stops him and shows him a brand new Z-Mobile. An early birthday gift, he says. They both smile and get into the car. Inside, we see Irons now working as mission control. Together, they head out on a new mission. Burger becomes a DJ, known as DJ Impossible Burger. Lizzie and Big Mac are still dating. Maya is now working as a CIA intern. Jack and his family continue working together as a team, all wearing their own fanny packs, and Argon is still alive but trapped in another dimension.